they don't have enough DPS on their side. If you think about it, like if Benedetta gets to late game, she falls off really hard, especially a jungler Benedetta. And Paquito is not gonna give you the most DPS in the team fight, right? Paquito's mostly like a 1v1s, you know, split push type of hero. On team fights, he's just okay. He's just okay with the knockup. It just depends if you hit your skills. But for me, 9 o'clock won this draft. So here we go. Both teams actually trying to go on the litho side to try and contest for this. Let's see who clears this a lot faster. It should be Popolin, Koopa, and Rafaela to clear this faster. Cause this Baksha is just giving vision. This Baksha, by the way, is just staring in the bush, not even helping with second skill to clear minions. Why though? Usually when you have a Baksha, you want to do a fast clear so that your jungler has an easier time and a faster time to get to level 4. But Benedetta here is actually clearing by herself, but she's okay. It's a Benedetta early game. She's really strong. And look at this, 9 o'clock trying to deny some counter, some jungle camps here on the bottom side. Paquito also trying to help there, but they failed to counter jungle here. They don't have enough damage for it. Popolin Koopa is actually the one to clear the mid lane, and Rafaela is gonna have the roaming item. So they're putting all the EXP and the gold on the Popolin Koopa at mid lane. And look at this. Look at the freezing the lane for Harith. He wants to freeze the lane against Paquito because, like I said earlier, Harith is very weak early game. And look at this. Benedetta going in with the ulti. Rogers in a bad position right now. This might be a first blood. And Teddy, this is not looking good. That might be a double kill for Benedetta. That is not something that you want to do if they're playing Benedetta jungle. Benedetta jungle is very effective if you let her snowball. But if you don't let her snowball, you can shut her down really easily. Really easily. But here we go. This should be a free turtle for team 9 o'clock. Already doing a really good job so far. So Rafaela, Benedetta, so much mobility. Esmeralda, good zoning ulti, falling Star Moon as well on that Roger. And Roger again, oh my god. TRS Teddy definitely mispositioning twice now. As soon as he spawned, he technically died, and Rafaela needs to flicker away to dodge the feather edge strike. And look at Paquito, he's in big trouble. He's gonna dash away though, and he's gonna run away. Look at the Heart going for an ulti right there, but Benedetta is gonna be able to get away with all the dashes that she has. So no trade for Rockstars right there. It's a turtle for nothing. So very well played from both teams. Roger died twice now. This is not good. When you're a Roger and you don't snowball, you're gonna have a very hard time. This is not good. Lost the buff again. Well, this is the second buff. Second purple buff and the second orange buff. So let's see if Roger can bounce back. But that's so far, Rockstars needs a better early game. Look at Paquito trying to get a 1v1. Oh! Flicker, but it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. I thought it was gonna be a solo kill for the Paquito, but for the Harith, but he ended up flickering into his face. And here we go. Popol trying to harass the Baksha, but Baksha is way too tanky for Popol. And Roger is just farming here pretty freely right now, trying to catch up to the Benedetta, who's roaming super quickly. Let's see if Benedetta can actually catch this Roger out of position again. And Roger is finally trying to play it more passive. There's the Benedetta ulti trying to burst out the Baksha. Oh my god, Baksha is so squishy. Why is that? No items yet. I think he's building roaming item first. Can we get a quick item check in the early stages of the game? Let's see. Baksha is... Oh, Baksha built magic resist boots first with roaming item. No matter why... No wonder why he's so squishy to Benedetta. Alright? I'm not really sure why he built magic resist boots first, because their main physical damage is mainly... All the physical damage are good early game. And then Esmeralda doesn't go online until the later stages of the game. So you could build Athena's shield later on. So itemization wise, I think Baksha could have done better right there. But let's see if he can bounce back. Here we go. The turtle is going to be engaged here by 9 o'clock. And this should be a really fast turtle. Man, Benedetta jungle does objectives so quickly and roams around the map so quickly. And also clears the jungle camps really quickly. Just a very good jungler overall. The only problem with Benedetta that I see is that she falls off pretty hard late game, especially when the enemy has a lot of sustained heroes, which I guess Rockstar has 2 of those, which is the Alice and the Baksha. Right now, this is the 3rd purple buff for Benedetta. Roger is also taking, it looks like there's a Pakita right there, trying to distract the Roger from getting this red buff. And it looks like Heart's gonna go for an ulti. The orange buff actually gets reset right there, so that Roger gets delayed. And look at this, Baksha getting picked off again. And that is because he's building magic resist against such a physical damage heavy early game team, and that is not something that you want to do when you're playing tank. You want to know what you want to build first. Here goes the Feather Edge Strike. He's just trying to clear the minions so that they cannot push the tower right there. And Esmeralda also farming pretty freely on the top side of the map. But I'm really surprised. Paquito has been roaming pretty well here on the bottom side. He's been roaming faster than Hearth. Like I said, when you draft 2 side laners that are both weak early game, it is super hard for them to go online, because you need to try and help both those sides of the map. But here goes, Paquito is actually mispositioned here. 1v3, dying by himself right there. That's also something that you want to see. You don't want to see right there. You don't want to see. And this might be a free tower for Team Rockstars because of that overextend from Paquito right here. If I'm 9 o'clock, I would be trying to find some... Ooh, Roger did not push bot lane, even though he knows that like the whole 9 o'clock team is at his blue buff. He didn't push bot lane for an objective. Why though? So now he's at mid lane clearing with his teammate, doing nothing. Oh man, I think that is the wrong decision right there. There was literally nobody defending bot lane, and he still didn't push. They just killed Paquito, they still didn't push. And he saw on the minimap that they were on the blue buff, and he still didn't do it. Oh man, I would consider that an error. I would say that is definitely a big error right there. Should have pushed that. The turtle is spawned though, and Roger's finally doing an orange buff right there. Hopefully they can bounce back. I think best player might be losing focus here. He's been out of position for quite some you know, some time now, and also that decision making is not on point right now. Here we go, Hearth ulting, but the Popolin Koopa stun is making Hearth stop the dance. And here goes the Benedetta ulti, making sure that Hearth doesn't go anywhere. And Team Rockstars definitely struggling right now. 9 o'clock showing superiority. This is looking more of a one-sided game compared to the games earlier. So let's see here. They are also, oh look at Benedetta trying to cancel the Feather Airstrike, scaring the Farsa away. Very well played. Will they manage to survive though? Benedetta still gets away. They get a tower, 2 towers for 9 o'clock in trade of nothing. In trade of nothing. Not even a kill, not even like a buff. Oh man, this is not looking good for Rockstars. And it looks like 9 o'clock is definitely snowballing super hard right now. If I'm 9 o'clock, to be honest with you, I would try to finish the game as fast as possible, because as soon as these guys get to late game, as soon as Alice gets to late game, Farsa gets to late game, and Hearth gets to late game, oh man, it is going to be super hard to finish the game. So they better finish the game quick. If I'm not, it's like a ticking bomb. If I'm 9 o'clock, I would still be worried, alright? Although they are still super ahead, they still got to play really disciplined. No room for errors. No. And here we go. There's a team fight going on here on the bot lane, and Roger actually cannot farm anywhere at all, because there's just so much pressure around the map by Team 9 o'clock. He cannot farm anywhere. Look, he's trying to decide, do I farm top lane? Do I farm mid lane? Because there's nowhere to go. And look at 9 o'clock still getting objectives as a team though, and Godlike coming in from Benedetta, and no trades again for Team Rockstars. Still 0 for nothing, 2 for nothing trade, and they might even get a tower here on the bot side of the map. Oh god, this is not how I wanted this series to end. I was really expecting a really close game for this series, but right now I think Rockstars, they're slowly falling off. The whole team is losing focus, not just the jungler, and it's really showing right now. I don't know if that's the turtle or if that's the Lord. Can we check that real quick? It is the Lord. It is a level 1 Lord, and Benedetta's gonna burst through real quick. No competition at all, no contest. from Team Rockstars. So let's see if they're gonna freeze the lane and try to finish the game here. If anything, get a couple of inhibitor towers and try to finish the game with the second level Lord. Let's see here. Look at this Paquito doing pretty decent, trying to steal some of those jungle camps from Roger, making sure that Roger cannot farm anymore. I haven't seen Roger farm at all for a good like 2-3 minutes now. He's just been roaming around at mid and top lane, not knowing where to go. So it's rough here. Look at the gold from Roger compared to Benedetta. Jeez. And that shows you he only has Windtalker. That has no damage. Windtalker only give you attack speed, and he's not even close to building the endless battle. Benedetta is 3,000 gold ahead of Roger. This is not looking good, boys and girls. And here we go. The Lord is pushing bot lane. How will they take advantage of this Lord? Farce is trying to clear with the feather airstrike. Look at the damage though. And look at the Benedetta just going in on the Farce. Hearth is already dead. 2 members of TRS already dead. 3 members. They're falling one by one like flies. And the Lord is still 25% HP. And this might be the end of Rockstars. This might be the end of their NACC journey. The Winter Truncheon will go down for Alice, and he's trying to make a play here. And Roger's trying to clean up. And this might be game-changing right here. They do get 1 inhibitor tower, double kill for Roger. So that's something. They're going to get a breather. Super minions are pushing on the top lane. So let's see if Team Rockstars will clear this. And they will. Alice will be here on time. Luckily, there is a small cannon minion there on the top side of the map, making sure that those minions don't push the tower. So here we go. There's going to be some breathing room for Rockstars to try and come back for this. They really need to delay this Lord as much as possible because they need Hearth and Alice to get to late game. And as soon as they get to the full items, it is going to be the ticking bomb that's going to blow up. But here we go. I think 9 o'clock really needs to play passive here and wait for the next Lord, because there's no way they're going to finish this game without a Lord, considering that they have Farsa and Alice on Team Rockstars. Just so much wave clear. So here we go. Finally, Roger's getting a little bit of farm in his own jungle. So that's something, right? Can we get a quick item check again after all that action that we had? Finally, an endless battle for Roger. As for the other side, Benedetta, Athena shield, so it's gonna be even harder for Hearth and Farsa to burst out the Benedetta. Also, Esme is getting to the later stages of the game. Paquito is almost full build as well, about to build Queen's Wings. Popelikupa with a Thunderbelt, Curse Helmet, and what's it called? The roaming item with the stun. I forgot what it was called, but here we go. They're trying to pick off this Baxia. He's out of position, and I think he's about to get bursted right there. Rockstars. Oh man, this is not good. Look at the Alice though, so much sustain. The Winter Truncheon is helping the Alice so much, and I think if anything, if Team Rockstars wants to win, this Alice is the key to victory. Let's see if Team 9 o'clock can push this mid lane tower. Look at the wave clear from Alice though. Look, they cannot push the lane, and I think Esmeralda almost dying right there, forcing to get figured out. They do get the inhibitor tower at mid lane. Benedetta a little bit too greedy right here. And Team Rockstars, they need to back away and retreat and get some HP back so that they don't get wiped out. Here we go. They want to reset the lanes again. The Lord is about to be up soon. So 9 o'clock is just going to get the buff and then go for the Lord most likely. Try to force a team fight going and make sure that Alice doesn't deal you know, the most damage as possible. They just need to worry about Alice. For me, Hearth is not really showing anything right now. Hearth has been quiet the whole game. It's been all about Farsa and Alice for Team Rockstars. Alright. But for Team 9 o'clock though, definitely Benedetta and Rafaela, I would say. Those two have been doing good. The Rafaela didn't do so well last game, but this game, he's definitely redeeming himself. Alice trying to do a first kill. Oh! Paquito actually died right there, so it's going to be a 4v5 bot legendary coming in from Benedetta. It's going to be a 2-for-1 trade so far, and look at this Esmeralda going on the back line. And that's going to be a 3-for-1 trade. And I think they want to end the game. Soda chasing the Farsa. Farsa's forced to purify away. But can they end the game without the Lord? Alice is stuck in the middle of the jungle. The Winter Truncheon is going to go down. This is staying enough. I don't think it's enough. And that's going to be a 4-for-1 trade in favor of 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock want to finish this game. Farsa is still alive. Does he have Feather Airstrike? He does have Feather Airstrike to wave clear, but the Benedetta ulti is going to go for it. And there it is. Team 9 o'clock with just one cannon minion though. Oh, never mind. They have minions on the bot lane, and they're gonna finish the game. And congratulations to Team 9 o'clock for moving on to the next round.
Yes, congratulations to 9 o'clock on moving on in the next round. Thank you for TRS for participating. How did you feel about that?